It seems like every other day I'm doing a story about the police at the moment and what the degenerate actions are of some of the police force. This one says here, UK government cover up evidence of mass paedophile ring within the Met Police. Said the British press and government have been accused of covering up evidence of a massive paedophile ring operating within the Metropolitan Police. And the more you think about it, I always wondered why they didn't go more aggressively after some of the film people or TV personalities or people within the BBC or even the known paedophiles acting within the realms of, say, for instance, the House of Commons, that kind of stuff. I did wonder why they weren't more aggressive in their pursuit of these people. But it says here, two retired Met police officers have been charged in connection with a huge paedophile ring, which has also been linked to the suspicious death of a serving chief inspector. It says here, Richard Watkinson, I believe that's right, of West London, Met police officer, was found dead in his home in Buckinghamshire last week. According to the Telegraph, the 49-year-old had been due to answer bail on the day that he was found dead and was to be charged with a string of sex or child sex images offences. Two former Scotland Yard officers have been charged as part of the same investigation and are due to appear in court next month. Jack Addis, 63, former firearms officer at the Met, who now lives in Perthshire, Scotland, and Jeremy Laxton, 62, who also served in the Met, will appear in Westminster Magistrates Court on Thursday, February the 9th. Mr. Addis is charged with the conspiracy to distribute and show indecent images of children, while Mr. Laxton is charged with a conspiracy to distribute or show indecent images of children. These people are supposed to protect us. They're supposed to protect kids. They're supposed to protect everybody. They're supposed to uphold the law. They're supposed to distribute their police officers out to also administer that adhering to the law by the public. Just, dear God. What else have we got here? Images intentionally encouraging or assisting misconduct in the police force. Both former officers retired from the Metropolitan Police more than a decade ago. The alleged offences took place between the 1st of January 2018 the 20th of September 2021. So, right. The body of Mr. Watkinson was found in his home last Thursday after he failed to report to the police station where he was due to be charged. The Crown Prosecution Service had authorised charges of conspiracy to distribute or show indecent images of children, 3 counts of making indecent photos of children, voyeurism, and 2 counts of misconduct in public office. He was initially arrested in July 2021 by investigators from the Independent Office for Police Conduct, assisted by the Met's Specialist Crime Online Child Sexual Abuse and Exploitation Unit and Directorate of Professional Standards. Commander John Saville from Scotland Yard said Chief Inspector Watkinson was facing extremely serious and concerning charges as a result of painstaking and thorough police investigation. Before this matter came to light, we had no previous information about these allegations or to indicate that the police to the officer posed any risk to public. The more I read, the harder it gets. He had not faced any other criminal or conduct matters during his Met career and had been suspended from duty since his arrest. 2 other men who also arrested during the course of the investigation have been charged. Their matters will now progress through the courts. Thames Valley Police describe his death as unexplained but not suspicious. Really. I mean, whether you want to believe that or not is another thing, but the fact that people will go into the police and work their way up and then come out of the police and be paedophiles, you have to ask yourself this. Firstly, were they paedophiles before they went in? Has their seeing a lot of the grim stuff that they've seen made them actually end up liking? I'm trying to just spitball here a bit, but it's amazing that there is so much degeneracy coming out at the moment about people who have served within the police or are serving within the police. And I frankly find them disgusting, but these are the people that walk in high circles. They'll be part of the Masons. They'll be And it may well be things like the Masons, organisations like that, that will cover up what they do. Now, I can't help but think that many of these high-ranking Masons, people know what they're on about or know what they've been up to, and they turn to or choose to turn a blind eye because it may be financially more advantageous for them to stay friends with these people. Maybe these people are in positions of power, can help their companies, help their persona, help whatever it is they're up to, elevate themselves. And so we just don't see it. I think in many cases when there's the chance of promotion, or there's the chance of being invited into something much bigger than what you're in at the moment, many people will overlook certain stuff just to become a member of that club. I have to say that money and power corrupts. That's a good indication of it, but they're grim. These people have got to atone for themselves when the judgment day of them comes. Yeah, obviously, the moment they pass on, they have to go, in my case, I believe this, they have to go and see God and explain themselves. I think some of them won't be going upstairs, they'll be going downstairs. Now, for the atheists amongst you, you don't have the satisfaction of thinking that that's going to happen. You'll probably just think they may well get away with it, some of these people. These are the people that haven't been caught, at least not yet. But the one that killed himself, allegedly, did he kill himself? Or was it one of these made to look like he killed himself because he was going to give up too many people? Also, how big are these paedophile rings? Do they supply kids to anybody, as well as the content that they were trying to supply it? And you would think also that being from the Met and understanding about all the different ways that your digital footprint can be traced, and the lines of communication that can be listened to, they must have been incredibly either arrogant or stupid to have got themselves caught. But there it is. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I've got about 3 more videos to do today. Don't forget, I've put a video out on Rumble. It's still uploading now, funnily enough, so it's not quite out. And it's a rant, and it's about COVID, funnily enough. It's something that I certainly couldn't talk about on here. So it's out there. The link should show up in the description at some point today, as soon as it is uploaded. But as I say, it's taking longer. That's one of the things when you go to these other platforms. They're not as fast to do stuff, but they let you say more. There it is. Oh, by the way, it's quite strong language. So if you're not into that, don't bother. Right, I'm off. I'll see you in a bit.